Hi guys, welcome to the another scenario lecture. So in previous one we have discussed about the scenario 1, 2, 3. If you have not watched yet, please watch. It is already uploaded in the YouTube. Now we will discuss about the fourth video. Okay, in this series we are doing 100 plus real-time scenario series guys. We have scenario 4. Let us go ahead and discuss about scenarios 4. So these all questions are previously asked interview questions guys. Please try to remember everything. It will be helpful for you for upcoming interviews. Next, the fourth scenario is real-time scenario 4. You are working with a drop-down. Okay, this question is regarding the drop-down that contains six different names or different values, six or whatever it is. You need to perform the following action. What you need to perform? Select a value from the drop-down randomly each time the test run. Okay, for example, there is a drop-down here. Okay, so we have certain drop down. Okay, any example you take it, guys. Okay, for example, there is a drop down values here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You can also get the result count and get the drop down count. You can watch my YouTube videos. There I have discussed about how to handle a drop down. Now we have 16 values here. In this 16 value, what is the question here they are asking is, for example, there is a drop down and you have six things or six different names. You need to select the drop down randomly. Means for every run, for example, you are running first test cases, it should randomly take one value, and another one it should take random one value. It should take another random value. Likewise, you need to take a random value every time, irrespective of whatever the value it is. Okay, it should take a random value. Okay, in order to automate this one, let us try to understand how we will automate it. First of all, as we have done with the previous one, what you need to do. For example, I have copied already the scenario 4. Okay. Else, what I will do, I will copy this one, use Control C and come here and paste it. It is scenario 4. Okay. I will remove the previous one. Okay. Why? Because I need a new one, right? Now, what is the scenario? Just take this drop down first. Okay. What you need to do? You come here, go to your modules and create one scenario folder, right click and scan the application. Okay. Now, once you scan the application, what you need to do? See, right click on this one, HTML and scan it. Okay. For example, here we have 16 values. In future, you may have higher values also, right? So in order to remove those higher values, or if you don't want to select everything, just select only one drop down value. From that, we will manipulate it, guys. Go and click on advanced and go here. See guys, drop down values you can't see directly. Just pull the trigger to the right side. Okay, so that you can see all these values. So rather selecting each and every web element, I will select only one web element or one drop down value. Okay, I need not to uniquely identify it. I save it. If you are uniquely identifying, only that web element will be there. So that's why please don't uniquely identify. Now go to this respective value and add one explicit name for generalized. What I will do, I will call this one as list. Why? Because every drop down value will have it here, right? With one drop down value we are selecting. Now right click and add one configuration parameter called it as explicit name. X, C, E capital and N capital case. And you need to use true. Explicit name equal to true. We have two things here. First one is to change the expressed value. And if you have any similar web element, in order to generalize it, we will use explicit name. Now, drag this module into your respective process. Okay. Now, what you need to do? You need to select one of the value. Okay. Means if you want to select any particular position, okay, if you use hash 5, for example, okay, and every time majority of persons will do this mistake. For drop down values, the Tricentis Tosca will recommend to use selected equal to true. They will directly click it. It may work, but as per best practices, you need to use selected equal to true action mode. Now, before that, in some cases, your test case may not run it, guys. Why? Because you have not selected your browser. Please select your browser properly. Okay. Now, right click on this one. Only that test step I am running, guys. Okay. What it will do? It will randomly select a Honda. It has randomly selected. Okay. Not randomly means The fifth position you are mentioning here. Now, in the question, what they have asked, for every runtime, means for every runtime, randomly it should select each time. Okay, randomly it should select, guys. Means out of 16 values, you can randomly select any value. Okay, means rather using this 5, you can use anything. In order to randomly select it in Tosca, we have R and D. Okay, and you need to give two options, two arguments. Okay, now we have 1 to 16, anything you can do it, right? So 1 to 16, any number you can do it. Okay, means if you know the exact counter, then go for it. Else, take the result count and try to replace this 16 with that buffer. Okay, means what it will be doing randomly from 1 to 6, it will generate one value. Okay, if you put it normally, see here, what is the significance of it? We will see it. Okay, now for example, you have placed this value over here. If you right click and translate the value, what it is doing randomly, it is generating. First, it is generating 3. Next, it is generating 12. Okay, so based on that, what you need to do, you need to select one value, right? So that's why you have taken here. In order to, if you don't want to hard code this 1 and 16, use the buffers. Create one buffer and pass it. Now from 1 to 16, randomly it is selecting. So use just right click and run it. Okay, what it should do? See, Nissan it had selected. For the first execution, it has taken Nissan. Again, we will go here and we will right click and we will run it over. This time, Volkswagen is taken. Means for every runtime, randomly for sample test data for lower environments, for testing environments, some value we need to select randomly, right? So randomly it is selected. In this way, you can automate this one. And in order to not hard code any values, what you will do, you create one buffer. Okay, so you create one buffer, guys. You use create set buffer. In order to create, we will use set buffer, right? So we will drag it here and we will create two buffers. Okay, start something, drop down, start. Okay, next one is drop down, and any naming you can take it. Yes, it's not like you need to take these names only. Okay, so last, I will give, I know 1 in 16, I have these values, right? Okay, in next videos, we will see how to get the result count and all. You just right click and create the buffer. Okay, now once you have created the buffer, if you don't want to hard code any values, okay, what you need to do, you need to come here and change this value to buffer. Okay, in order to understand it, I will write it here. Okay, this you need to replace 1. You need to replace this 16. How you will replace? You will replace with these two buffers. Okay, if you are confused, please write it somewhere and then you just update it here. At the initial stage, you will have that confusion. So what you will do, you will use curly bracket capital B, open bracket, and close curly bracket. And you will use this value inside it. Now you can copy this, just paste it in place of this value. I can write it directly, guys. Just I'm letting you know for easy understanding. Just paste it, cut it, and paste it. If you don't want to hard code the value. Now you can copy this one and you can paste it over here with hash, guys. Randomly it will select from one value to the another value. Okay. Hope you guys have understood. Please try this from you as a homework. Please take it and try to do it. And if you have any issues, please put it in the comment box so that I will try to reply it. Okay. So these kind of videos, you will get it on a day-to-day basis. You can check our LinkedIn and you can check our YouTube channel. And I have done one series with 100 plus interview questions. Please have a look and try to crack the job. All the very best.